Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. If you guys didn't know, the next major update for War Thunder is coming out very soon. And of course, we just got the trailer for it. Bear in mind, this weekend we will likely get the dev server, but I will be doing an analysis of this trailer, trying to go over the different vehicles that you can expect. I do have this on mute because, of course, if I don't, then I could get copyright struck, which is not very good. Now, that being said, we initially just saw the volcanic mountain map. Of course, this is the intro. There's nothing really too much going on here initially, but we will start seeing some vehicles. So I think this might be, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Stridswagen 122 Plus, I think, or the Leopard 2A7, one or the other. When it comes to tank generations, I'm not as good when it comes to them compared to aircraft. Now, of course, we have some vehicles that a lot of people have been wanting for literally years in War Thunder, coming out as an end-of-year treat in Air Superiority. Again, this will be, for the most part, an air update. And get ready for this. Something people have been wanting for a long time. You just kind of saw something there. But we're getting a little bit closer. We have a 0 there, of course. You know, what, T-62, I think? I think that's a new Abrams. I think that might be the Abrams SEP-V3, M1A2 SEP-V3, maybe? Whatever the heck. Basically the newest Abrams available that just came out like in the last 5 or so years. So, as you could also see, there is a ton of ERA on the side. I'm not sure why it's facing a T-62, but there is a ton of ERA, and it looks like it's different ERA, or at least placed differently than what we have with the current Tusk. Of course, this is already in game. This was it, the XF8 or whatever it is. We have some Ferdinands. Of course, we're not getting new Ferdinands. Tigers, Panzer IV. Next, we will be seeing something. Okay, there we go. I think that was the T90M. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not really, again, great when it comes to tanks, but we will see the T90M in this video. Spoiler alert. There we go. We have the Gripen. That's right. We have the Saab Gripen, something people have been waiting for a very long time. And then we have an Eagle. Of course, we are getting playable Eagles in War Thunder. Just kidding, we have the F-15 Eagle. I think that's the F-15C if I'm not mistaken. But yes, we are getting the Eagle in War Thunder. Oh my goodness. Now, when it comes to the missiles, again, I'm not really also hot. Those look like A9Ls, I think? A9... Yeah, those are 9Ls. So you can see 9L right there. But this is an American F-15. So whether or not it goes to Japan, not too entirely sure, but you see something else here. It's an Su-27. That's right. We are also getting an Su-27 in War Thunder. Very cool. It is just loaded to the brim with missiles. We have 4 here, 2 here, 2 I'm assuming on the other wing. Yeah, this is going to be wild. Absolutely crazy. F-15 versus Su-27 dogfights will be on. We might be getting AMRAAMs, not entirely sure. I think that's the T-90M. Now that has the relict armor. Notice the distinct lack of a cope cage on top. So I'm not sure if that will be additional armor that you get on it, but you do have relict armor, which is really good, especially versus Heat. It's the best in the game, if I'm not mistaken, versus Heat and Heat FS. And of course, if it wasn't spelt out for you, the Super Mirage 4000, otherwise known as the Mirage 4000, the prototype jet fighter, twin jet fighter, if I'm not mistaken, for the French, that, well, just was a prototype, you know, but they did fly it. I doubt that it will be a premium, but it might, just on the fact that it is a prototype. So we might see that, but again, the Su-27 right there, very cool. More F-15s, I think, again, F-15Cs. And then, of course, we have some dogfighting, so on and so forth. But again, for the most part, this entire trailer has been just aircraft. And the Gripen right there, Su-27 right there, look at that. It's just the tail and all that. It's beautiful. absolutely. The F-15C launching some missiles, getting some kills, so on and so forth, and beautiful. And you know, bear in mind also, the F-15 has never seen a loss in combat. So if you're the first person to lose an F-15, or at least when it comes to air-to-air combat, if you're the first person to lose an F-15, you will have that mark of shame on you for the rest of your life. Bear that in mind. Anyways, we have more Su-27s, as you could tell from that giant tail hook, or the split tail thing. We have some Russian vehicles. Again, distinct lack of cope cages, and yes, this is the T-90M if I'm not mistaken. Just no cope cage, unfortunately. So we might be getting gypped out of armor. And then, of course, more Gripen, some mountains and valleys and all that. But that's pretty much it. And the Mirage twin jet fighter. Very, very... Wait a second. Let's go ahead and look at those missiles, actually. Okay, so we have U.S. Air Force. Those are guided bombs. Now, I do have a 2K screen. It's impossible for me to tell. But is that an AMRAAM? That is definitely not an IR site, right? Like, that's not IR. That's radar guided. This might be an AMRAAM. It's difficult for me to see right here, but I think that might be an AMRAAM. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that might be it. It looks to be about the size. So that may be it. So that being said, that is the trailer right there. Very, very cool in my opinion. I am stoked for this newest update. And again, dev server will likely be this weekend. So really just a ton of fun in War Thunder. And also bear in mind, by the end of the month, we will have a new update, or a new event rather, the winter event for 2023. So December is going to be full of stuff. Plus there's going to be a sale. So it's just a lot of stuff going on. But either way, thanks so much for watching. If you don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate all of it. But either way, thanks again. And I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.